What's going on, guys? Welcome to Out of Mana. Today we are doing our first Riftbound challenge. Basically, I've made this chart of these 16 legends in the game, and I'm going to be randomly selecting one of them and then using that champion until I lose a game with them and move on to the next one. Essentially meaning that I'm only allowed to play any of these given champions until I lose, and then I can't touch them again. Once I make the choice, I'll play 2 or 3 games online on TCG Arena, and if that champion hasn't lost yet, I will play them again in the next episode, and if they have lost, I will simply roll the dice again and see which number we get. So without any more delay, we're going to generate a random number and pray we don't get 8 so we don't have to play Garen. Okay, we have our random number generator here from 1 to 16. Let's see what we roll. We have 11, which if we look back at the chart, looks like we're playing Lux. Not one I've played around with too much, but I don't think it'll be terrible. I think it's probably on the lower end of what's good though, so we'll see how we do. Give me a few minutes to make a deck and we'll get into the games. All right, so this is the Lux deck that we worked up. I'm trying to go for kind of like a token and control theme, almost similar to how we play Viktor, but we're going to try and get as much draw as we can to really optimize on that leader ability. So if you don't know, Lux's legend card says when you play a spell that costs 5 or more, you can draw a card. There's not a ton of great 5 or more cost spells that you want to be using regularly, and that's kind of what led me into the direction I ended up going with. So if we scroll down here, the spells I chose for this, we're running 1 Time Warp. I don't think we super need that even, but it's, I mean, if you hit it, great. So we're running 3 copies of Imperial Decree. Whenever a unit takes damage this turn, kill it. Because we have so many tokens in this deck, we're basically going to run into their targets and trade 1 for 1 as often as we can. Then we have our 2 copies of Grand Stratagem. This is just kind of a game-ending card. If you can do it on your opponent's turn, that's pretty great. Maybe they attack into it. That's really funny. Otherwise, you're using this for big sweeps to end the game. There's also Singularity. We're running 2 copies. Deal 6 damage to up to 2 units. Just a bit of board clear. We have Recruit the Vanguard at 3, which makes 4 one-might recruit tokens in your base or on a battlefield that you control. I'm basically trying to optimize for the Imperial Decree and Grand Stratagem effects. Not super crazy about it, but it's not terrible. And then Time Warp. And those are all of the spells that we're running to proc Lux's ability. You know. Continuing on with our top end, we have our 3,000 Tail Watcher and our 1 Dr. Mundo. Just helping us get over things. The Mundo, I think, is actually okay in this because we're going to be drawing so much that we're able to fill up our grave by spending our cards pretty often. Not super sold on Mundo. This whole deck's kind of iffy, but we'll see. I haven't played Lux before this, so I'm not entirely sure. We have our 3 drops here for Vanguard Captain. When you play me, play 2 one-might recruit tokens here. Just helps you get stuff on the board. We also have our Faithful Manufacturer, who makes 1 recruit token, but you don't have to pay power for her. Running our 3 Lecturing Yordle. When you play it, draw a card. It also has tank. We have 3 Watchful Sentries. When it dies, you draw 1. We have 3 Soaring Scout. When it dies, you channel a rune. I'm essentially trying to just fill this up with as many quick low-to-the-ground things as possible to buy us time to actually build up towards our big spells. I think that's okay. We have 2 Call the Weak here. Each player kills 1 of their units. We're making a bunch of tokens. We have a couple Death Knell effects. We can double dip on that. We also have 3 Retreat and 3 Stupefy. Our 1 Lux Crown Guard, you can tap her to add reaction speed. Pay 2 energy to play a spell. Helps you pay for all the big stuff up here, which isn't too bad. In the battlefields we're running, we're doing Targon's Peak because when you conquer it, you untap 2 runes, and maybe that lets you use Grand Stratagem on the opponent's turn or Imperial Decree. That would be super funny. You can also technically use it on Recruit the Vanguard. Not bad. We have Treferian War Camp, which buffs all of our little tokens. And then Star Tip Peak, which lets you channel a rune whenever you hold it. We have a lot of runes in this deck, especially towards the top end. Time Warp is 4, Mundo's 2, 1,000 Tail Watchers 1. We have 2 here, 3 here, 2 here, 1 here. It gets pretty expensive playing those big cards, right? But yeah, that's kind of what we're looking at for the deck. We're going to make a bunch of little tokens that we're going to spam the board with. Hopefully fight for the battlefields until we can make these big spells do a lot of the heavy lifting for us. Not 100% sure on this. Like I said, first time playing this legend. We'll see how it goes. All right, let's see if we can find a game here. Looks like we got one pretty quick, which is nice. Let's do this Nuzlocke deck. Volibear. Ooh, that's cool. Okay. Let's do... I think I'm going to go Trifarian War Camp, actually. Yeah. I don't think he does super well with that. Oh, start each player's beginning phase, channel 1 room. Sure. He rolls a 20. I got a 2. Okay, wants to go second. I wonder if this is a Aurora deck. Honestly, I'll hold on to this. This one, I'll put back. Draw here. Okay. So let's start with a bird, because he is the word. And I will pass. I haven't played against an actual Volibear deck, so we'll see how it looks. A lot of Catalyst. Not Catalyst. Weird. Oh, I guess the might... Yeah, that's kind of cool. Okay, we're going to throw Homeboy up here. Deal a point. Going to throw him over here. And I guess we will pass there. Pretty okay with them dying, I think. Put me up to 8 on his turn. Get Lux out. We'll see. Okay. Good to go. Dune Drake. Okay. That is fine. Let's drop Lux. I don't mind that, but we'll see. Point for holding. And we'll pass. This needs to be like a big thing, I think. Let's play the red one. That's fine. So I will draw a card. I will channel a rune. What are we getting out? Magma Worm. Ooh. That's kind of cool. Okay. So get him set up there. Good home. Vigo. We will... I'll play this. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's throw them all in the back. I will drop her as well. 2, 3. Cycle one of these. And I guess that'll be it. He gets the 2 hold points here. Oh. Okay. You get to do it so rarely, you know? They're at 5. Let's see how it goes. I'm not running the Ravenborn or Ravenbloom student in this, just because I think if I'm focused on paying or playing the 5-cost spells a turn, like I'm not getting a ton of value out of it, typically. There's the Volibear. Yep. Okay. So let's start with Lux. Check those. And Imperial Decree. One up. Run one up. Run one up. Run one up. I hate that I have to do this individually, but we are playing around that card specifically. Ooh. Okay. All right, so we got through a lot of that removal there. I'm going to drop my second one here. I think that's pretty much it. I'm hoping that got rid of a lot of its bigger threats. We still have the Watcher in our hand. We have Time Warp if we can get onto the field. That's not too bad. Get a lot of interaction for that turn. What are we looking at here? Accelerate, yeah. Gets his point. That's a really good unit in Volibear specifically. Let's move him up. Get our point. We are going to Thousand Tail Watcher. 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 of these back. So it's 7 thing. We got our second point there. And I think that's where we're okay here. So we've stabilized a little bit. We still have our Time Warp in hand. We can probably use it next turn. We can use it next turn. We know it's at the bottom there. So we'll see. 4. We have another Farron. Another Farron. Okay. 2 hold points. We're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. 4 blue it is. One, 2, 3, 4. Fuck yes. Okay, we got our first Lux game. The Volibear matchup was kind of cool. Very sketchy at the beginning there. This is a really slow deck, but I think it works pretty well if you can stabilize. Not bad. Let's go into game 2. Let's see if we can find someone. There we go. Okay. Got another Ahri playmat, so, you know, they got good taste. Lee Sin. All right, Lee Sin, I don't particularly want him to get runes off there. I think Yeah, let's go work amp. I don't think I actually like the start tip peak. See how that goes. You're good, man. So let's roll our dice. I'm glad he let you know first. That's really helpful. You can kind of expect that there's going to be some issues, but it'll be okay. Okay. So let's get our... Can we not? Alright, Mundo to the bottom. We shall not see you this game. I think I'm going to put the Watcher as well. Draw 2. Got our bird. Love the bird in this house. Drop the bird. And pass to him. So Lee Sin, I don't think it's as bad as people say it is at all. I do think it gets overshadowed by Yi because he's such a flexible deck and just like a consistent effect. But Lee Sin is totally fine in my opinion. Okay, starting with a Pit Rookie. Not a fantastic start, but it's not a bad one. Like, at least it's a unit on turn 2. Okay. I think she's only a 3. That is annoying. Can you flip? Hirana. Alright, I thought it would be Hirana. That's totally fine. So we're going to go over there. Green shouldn't have much that he can do there. We're going to get Lux out early this game. Okay. All you. He has his first orange. Lee is actually a really scary unit. Like, there's no power requirement on him, which is nice. He has Accelerate, which is always good, and he buffs all the other units. So we have to be really smart with our removal this game. I'm not sure. We'll have to see. It's definitely a lot more aggressive than the Master Yi deck tends to be. Less aggressive than Sett, so hopefully it gives us a little bit of time. Okay, so we're buffing that. Go ahead. That's fine. He'll do that. I get my rune. He chose that over the draw. Which I don't think it's too bad. I don't mind the recruit here. Did I draw? No, okay, I did the thing. That's cool. I don't mind him in the deck. I don't think most people run him, but in Lee, he's a lot better than Master Yi. Okay. So we will go 4. Make our 4 tokens. Then Lux draw. Another one. That's pretty cool. We can pass there. So they get their point for holding. I'm not too worried about that. This is a really slow deck, but like methodical slow, not like tempo, a little bit tempo slow, but it's like you're building up this whole force and then moving forward with it. I think that's really fun. There's not many other decks that I've seen play like this. It's like a defensive Viktor is what I'm working with, and I kind of like it. Obviously, not optimized. Made the deck in like 15 minutes, but what are you going to do? So I am waiting for him to maybe play something and overcommit just a little bit so we can hit him with the Singularity. Sorry, waiting. Take your time. So I want to hit him with the Singularity if we can, and because we have this Lux out, we can pull out the second Vanguard here. I believe. No, we'll be a little bit short. So I need 10 energy to do that. Okay, another Pit Rookie. So he's up to 7. No, 6. Yep. Math is hard, you know? I don't think they have any AoE, though. It's fine. Get your second point. Spend the buff. Like he heard me. Okay. If that's all, I think he should have maybe played this up here with this one, to get the War Camp buff. Otherwise, he has 5 energy left. What else are we playing? Nothing. Okay. Let's go with this. That one. Tap. Tap. Taking them both. Cool. All right. We shall simply put the bunguses on the board. We can get 5. Sure. 2 more. And we get our points. Okay. Pass here. So I don't know if they're able to take this. What are we at right now? 2, 4, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 over there. That's a big fucking wall. They can like chunk out a couple pieces at a time when they go into it, but I'm not too terribly worried. He does have Lee Sin. I need to like hold this for 2 turns. 1 turn at least. His hand's not super full. I forgot to draw for Singularity. Did I? Yep. Too late. Yeah. Get the buff. He gets a draw. I'd like a Watcher off the top. I think that'd be really good. Shocking, I know, but actually I don't have any blue. I'm guaranteed 1 blue. I should have left some of these back here. I don't think I need 16 over there. 8 up. Dread Bloom would kind of suck. I don't think it's terrible though. White Flames may be okay for them as well, just to eat through some of these. But then he's not taking advantage of this. I don't know, this is difficult. I also have a retreat, which I really like with the Vanguard. You can get a ton of value out of it. So if he spends the buff, I can run Lux in with Singularity. Or Stupefy, sorry. Pop that. Sure. It's at 4. I don't start typically getting worried until they're at 6. So we should be okay. I like this art for Lux. It's cute. Running into B maybe? Nope. Shifting Guardian or Sunlight Guardian. Okay. It's a cool one. Really like that card. 4 on the defensive. If I can get another Singularity and then 2 blues. Pit Rookie. Not Pit Rookie. First Mate. Readied. Is he running it in? Running her back. Would have maybe been better. Sure. Could have just played him there to begin with. All right. There. Oh, I also channel 1 exhausted for thing. Then we get our 2 little dudes. We're going to 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, four. Let's do this. Draw for Lux. So we have a bunch of idiots. We would like to see a Grand Stratagem, a whatever that 5-cost spell that gets rid of or makes everything have Death Touch, or Watcher would be good. Mundo would be okay. We're not in a bad spot. We're not in a great spot. It does have a little bit of a point lead. There's 12 over there, though, even with just the 5 of them. 6 of them, sorry. Math hard. I don't know. Not sure what else he has that I need to be super worried about. What are we doing over there? Okay, we got Lee. 4, 5, 6. Is he accelerating? Yeah, so anytime you see a number in the circle, like you see the 1 there, it's exactly the same as the energy cost in the top. I know a lot of people get a little bit confused by that. They would pay like 1 orange rune. Yeah, okay. Comes in accelerated. It's not bad. So if he uses this to put it on that, he'll swing for 6. This at 6. He can take this, actually. That's a scary thought. Not take it, but go even. He has energy here for discipline, on guard. So he can do that. I maybe should have planned around that. Yep. It's fine. Make sure he doesn't miss the point there. Oh no, it's 13. Oof. Alright, so now we're in a bit of a trickier position. We are very far back, but we got like 1,000,000 units in the back here. 2, 4, 6, and then those 2. No big spells. Okay. We're gonna rush this in. Got discipline or on guard are the big ones. This needs to draw me into like Grand Stratagem, or we're in a bit of a pickle. Okay. 2 and 4. 6 over there. Ooh. Top of deck. My ass completely forgot about Defy, which is not good. Take the 6. Discipline kills me, but I don't think that's too bad actually. It's 2 over there. I could have recalled her, but I think it's better not to, honestly. So put him here. Draw. Go this. Make 2 tokens over there. And put this over here as well. All right, we're in the game. I don't know if he runs any other accelerate units in orange. Dead Bloom obviously would be a problem. Dead Bloom would be a fairly large problem. Maybe I should have just stacked the one side. I don't know. We're at 12 on the left, 5 on the right. So Grand Stratagem would be nice. Time Warp, obviously. Singularity. The 5 thing again. I don't remember what that's called. Charm. There is the Dead Bloom. Eight. No, 8-9. Alright, I do have answers, but I gotta be able to actually see them. You know? He needs on guard specifically. And then, man, I would like the Lux if possible. But we've already gotten rid of her. Draw 4 Lux. Drop him in the back. 3. Draw a card. Him. And we'll pass. Close game. You know, I fucked up twice, I think, as far as like misplays. But we're not doing too terribly. Like I said, new deck. We'll see how it goes. Something with Accelerate or another Dead Bloom. I'd imagine he runs at least 2, so it's possible. So he does have a couple options, but it's pretty limited because there's not a lot of Accelerate units in that color. All right, Lux is 2-0. Not bad. We haven't played against real decks, like top tier, but cool. Let's get into our third game. This will be our last game for the day. If we win, we'll start with Lux next week. If we lose, or next episode, whenever I choose to do it. If we lose, we will spin for the next champion after that. See if we can find someone again. Come, there we go. Good luck, have fun. Ahri, okay. We will go War Camp again. 6. Got a 2. Alright, that's okay. Visible to all. God Willow. Not keeping Time Warp, I'll tell you that much. So we're not Time Warping this game. We got 2 Imperial Decree, that's fine. This is also okay. But this can be countered with Defy. These can't. So we've got to be a little bit cautious of that. Playing blue Ahri, not green. No, green's been a lot more popular. I guess Ahri just won an event in Orlando. That's kind of cool. Yeah, he's good to go. Double blue. So he can't Clockwork Keeper if he's running that. But can't cycle it anyways. Anytime now, it's turn 1. It can't be that hard. Alright, we will bird. Pass. This is draw on turn 1. Sure. Alright, so let's take this. Go 1, 2, 3. Shuffle that in. 2. This is a really good card, the Vanguard Captain. We'll throw 2 in the back. We'll pass. I hate having to mark the hold points manually. My brain is not equipped for little tasks like that. My brain was like, I moved the bird up last turn. Nope. I am double dumb today. That's okay. Another lecturing Yordle. Sure. We will get Lux out, I guess. And there's our hold. Just pass. Can have it. So I want to conserve a little bit of runes here. Fucking third Yordle, sure. 9 cards in hand. Yep. Okay, hold points. Tap Lux. 2, 3, 4. One up, and the other's back. Lux draw. One, two, three. Make another one. And I'll push the bird up. Okay. So he might have 1,000,000 cards in hand, but I got 1,000,000 on the board. How many is that? 2, 4, 6 in that one. 2, 4, 6 in the back. Maybe I'll make him deck out. I mean, he just recycle it, but still. So he attacks or defends. So he'll be a 4. 5, I guess. Just block with any 2. So we have the Imperial Decree. We can do a lot next turn, which is really nice. He might have Foxfire. That's not as useful because of the War Camp. And we just really have to hold at this point. Anytime, bud. There we go. 7. 6 for Watcher. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Watcher's such a good card, man. Alright. Trades these. Oh. Three. Take one of these guys. Okay, all those trades are just fine. There are two of these. And I think that will be all. So, man, he has so many cards, though. He held this thing forever. And then the 3 Yordles on top of that. Just a ton of draw. I don't think I got this one, unfortunately. We do have an answer for Watcher if it comes down again. We'll see. I need to be able to draw myself, which I think I'd be able to do. 2. At a battlefield. Good try. All right. It's a little bit annoying. We will move him up. We will move him up. This up. 1, 2, 3. Draw a card. Sure. Alright, so he can swing in. I'll use Imperial Decree. I get to draw from that. I'd imagine this is just going to be a... wall. Sure. Okay. Five to my 6 to my 5. Or 2 plus 2 spells plus F discipline. Yeah, right? 2 plus the 2 spells is 4. Discipline is 5, 6. I don't know. Here you go. I think that's right. Okay. All right. Tap Lux. Got another wind wall. One, two, three, four. Luck straw. Okay, that's 7 total. 1, 2, 3. Week. 5. Yep. Call the week. Another one. GG. All right. Not a bad show for Lux. We got 2, lost 1. I definitely fucked up a couple times this game, I think. It's hard to catch up, and I let him draw too much with the battlefield there. Either way, I actually really enjoyed this deck. I could probably tweak it to make it a bit better, and I think that'd be a lot more fun that way as well. Let me know how you would change this deck going forward. I think this actually has a lot of potential as a really cool token deck like this, but we'll see how that goes. And while we're here, we might as well spin the wheel to see what we're playing next time. So, random number generator, again, anything but 11. 13 will be Annie next time. All right, that'll be really fun. Cool. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.